Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Violet Blind. Before we actually start, let me just do this. You may be wondering why, but you know, I gotta have some sound effects that doesn't have music playing as well to try to sync up the audio, because Pokemon just never has voice acting, and apparently that's still the case, even now. I was more reading than actually looking at, really, of the new Legends game, and it looks like they still don't know how to make interior of buildings. And it's like, apparently you can't even leave the city in that game. It's like it's one big city and that's it. That is very underwhelming sounding, honestly, compared to Legends Arceus. Legend Arceus wasn't a perfect game or anything, but it was something different. And it was kind of interesting seeing Pokemon in the wild. I mean, you have it here in this game as well, but this game doesn't even perform as good as Legends Arceus, honestly. It's a very buggy game. But yeah, that's kind of disappointing that they still haven't really... Still far, I guess, from reaching their full potential. It's like, Pokemon games could be so much better, but it feels like they just deliberately, almost, not pour in as much effort, or maybe it's a budget, maybe it's the development team just not having a clue what to do. I know, it seems kind of weird considering Pokemon is such a, you know, what's the word I'm looking for, successful franchise. Ooh, billions they make, man, and yet they're like, let's just pop out like a fart here. They'll not like have Pokemon reach its full potential. Maybe it's the Switch as well. Maybe the Switch is holding it back a bit. Maybe the Switch isn't all that powerful. Feels like Nintendo is always kind of a few steps back of every other. I say every other. There's not like there's really that many consoles, you know. But you get the idea. It's like compared to Xbox and Sony, Nintendo's always been kind of more gimmicky over the years, rather than trying to be a more advanced technological wise so they can reach more potential. Anyways, we're out here in the rain. I'm stressed. I feel like crap because life sucks. So yeah, I'll go into detail. I've said this in my Persona Let's Play, and I've also said it's in my Little Busters Let's Play on the Blue Star NBA channel, but you know, family drama stuff and all that, and so that's been stressing me out, and I've just been feeling like crap, both physically and mentally lately, so with that out of the way, the rain has stopped. Let's figure out what we're doing today. This is a new city, isn't it? New city, same old, because look, you got another guy riding one of those things at the entrance. Same old, same old. But we're not going to that city. At least not yet, anyway. So where, you know what, I can actually, what about this? No, not that. God damn it. It's like, cause I don't play this game enough. It's like, when did I last record? Let's actually check that. So just to get a general idea of how long it is in between record sessions. It was 2 weeks and a day for the Persona 3 Let's Play, so I imagine it's the same case here. It's like, cause I don't play on the Switch for the most part, you know. Outside of this Let's Play, I haven't really been playing the Switch in ages, so I forget how the controls on the Switch work. Wait, no, it's let's see. Yeah, that's it. When did I record that? 4th of October, yeah, because I tend to record these back to back. Much like I recorded for Persona 3 yesterday, I'm recording for this the day after, exactly like last time. So exactly like Persona 3 then, this Let's Play I last recorded for was 2 weeks and 1 day ago. I wonder why I forget the controls all the damn time. I'll try to, you know, get 3 parts instead of 4 parts this time. That's what I did with Persona 3. So it'll be the same schedule for both again. But, war buttons... War button I will do it up. No. Wasn't plus, no, that was that. Oh wait, was it down? No. So yeah, what button was it? Was it Y? Yeah, it was Y. I don't know why, because I couldn't freaking remember. I mean, we could, well, it's just down the road, I don't really need to fly to it. I mean, you could fly to this one would be close to that, so maybe they'll be like, oh, why didn't you check that one out? That's what's next on the agenda, is the Titan Pokemon. And then we will head east once more. I'd say make for the lair of the Fire-type Titan. Think you might be up to seeking out the so-called Open Sky Titan. I'll go ahead and mark the spot in your map for you. Alright, you're all set. Get out there and have an adventure. We'll be here when you need us. Oh come on, what is with these guys? I'm always bumping into these little bastards. Why are you so small? I can imagine finding a shiny of these guys would be a pain in the ass. Like, don't go on the grass, you'll bump into something eventually. I mean, that's exactly how old Pokemon games work, really, but it's a bit different here. So we've got to dodge some giant Malteser balls to get to what I assume is a Bombirdier, because it seems kind of obvious. I mean, I caught a Bombirdier. Is there something flying ahead over there? Well, post stats. I thought that Mudbray was a trainer for some reason. Yeah, it's a Bombirdier. Apparently this is a Gen 9 Pokemon, so it is from this gen. Honestly, so far it looks like we could dodge this on foot. Feel like freaking Death Mountain. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Oh, giant Malteser rolls! Yeah, we're here. Did I really need to ride on Maridon to get through that though? Seriously, that looks like an uncomfortable position to get. This is not the ideal matchup. Because, you know, Tauros is a fighting time. I guess this thing is part dark type though, but it's still going to kick our ass. I guess it's kinda on the level compared to this at this point though. This was clearly one I was supposed to do before the Team Star member reveals. That's clearly some Mario-esque, yeah. Like we've gone into one of the tunnel things, and now we're in the underground section where it's And now it flies away into a freaking rock. Oh. I thought it was just like the game being buggy, but no, it was... Well, you could see it that way. It's like... It should have done that a bit quicker than that. Just oh, Titan Bombirdier began eating something. Emily May managed to get to the Titan somehow, huh? Am I gonna be sending out Tauros again? So that's the open sky Titan. Wait, is this Titan what's been dropping all those boulders? It clearly has diarrhea then. I was lucky enough to be able to sneak up here because it had all its attention on you, little brat. Looks like it's trying to power itself up, like with some kind of mystical meal power or something. So we better be ready to go all out. Who you brought with you today? The shelter or a different boat? It doesn't even seem to visually change, it just has an aura to it, that's it. Kind of underwhelming, it could have been more to it than that. You got a Nacli this time, buddy. You supply the rocks, I supply the beats. Trying to drop rocks on folks is dangerous. Let's give this thing a good taste of defeat. I find it funny how it seems we can target our own, teammates' Pokemon when you select an attack. That's kind of stupid. Much like that, they use an attack that's not very effective when they could have done that to our Pokemon. This Bombirdier is not very smart. And they're still doing that, they're not very smart at all. Then again, neither is our teammate because they're just raising their speed and they're still not getting a turn before everyone else. That Pokemon must have real... it's unsurprising it's so long. Of course it's gonna have no speed stat. And it still raised it! You don't need to raise it any higher, man. Do you not have any moves? Tauros once again soloing the day. Who needs any other Pokemon when you can just kick everything? You defeated the Titan Bombirdier! Tauros for the win. Now apparently there are version exclusives for Tauros, like its type. Apparently it has two typings. This one just has fighting type though. But apparently you have one that's like fighting water and fighting fire or something like that. And they're version exclusive. But I haven't encountered either version, honestly. It's like, where are these dual types? Or is it not the case or what? Because when I looked at the version exclusive Pokemon, there was Tauros listed in both, but they had two different secondary types, but I've not seen a Tauros with a secondary type in this game. I mean, granted, we've only really fought one Tauros, which is now on our team, and another Tauros that, ambushed us that one time. And we've only really seen the type of the one I caught, which is just a default fighting type. Yes, way to go, Emily May. Looks like we don't have to worry about any more boulders falling on us now, huh? Then a boulder falls on his head. That was really easy. Possibly even easier than the first one. There has to be more of that herba mystica dating here. Let's hurry and find it before the Titan can come back for another go-outs. If we're lucky, there'll be another herd here. Yeah, just the one. Why do you always do that animation? It's like right in front of you, man. Are you blind? I knew it! Give me Mystery Dungeons, Explorers of Time, and Darkness vibes. And I guess Sky as well, but I never played that version. Which is weird, I've played all of the Mystery Dungeon games at this point. Except for one that was exclusive to Japan, but I've never actually played Explorers of Sky. Only Darkness and Time. Where Sky is like, I guess it's like the Emerald version of that gen of Mystery Dungeon. You get some extra stuff and some differences here and there. Really is here, this is one of the herbs, make no mistake. You know, often found a bitter herba mystica. Woohoo, we did it, thanks Emily Bay. Now then, let's see, what does the book have to say? Bitter herba mystica is great for your circulation, it really gets the blood flowing. And that warms you right up, nice and toasty, even boosting the immune system. Or so it says. If I can just slip this into a tasty sandwich and get pizza. Well, what are we waiting for, Emily May? It's time to begin. Let me whip something up first. Yeah, watch out! And Bob's your uncle. You know, Bob is short for Robert, right? I mean, I do technically have an Uncle Bob then. Here you go, my special whimsical herb-filled super sandwich. And it comes with a side of Titan badge as a token of my rank, of course. I guess it was very bitter tasting, makes sense. It's like it's healthy, therefore it doesn't taste great. What one was it? Was it this one? Yeah. Open Sky Titan to Power Legends. Nod, nod, nod. He wants his sandwiches. Oh, come on, you again! Give me bitter sandwich. Sniff, sniff. You might, you baby right on you. Huh, is it trying to say fence or something? Well, good thing I made extra. Okay, he made extra this time. I guess he had enough materials this time out of that. There was enough to go around. It helped me out a whole bunch of hard stuff, so it's only fair that you get some more. I definitely should, absolutely did not make extra so that Miranda could have a sandwich, okay? Nom 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 snarf. Chomp. And what ability did you learn this time? Rhydon will be able to move across the water now. We can finally cross the damn river that we took forever to get around. We could now finally cross it, except we had to cross it to get this ability to begin with. Did it grow stronger again? Man, though, these herba mystica really do pack a punch, don't they? Oh no, is he gonna nick the other one? I mean, they'd better, or else I'd really be up the creek. It's not gonna give him any additional new abilities this time now. Don't you dare touch that! That isn't for you! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have shouted like that. I guess I should at least tell you the full story, Emily May. I'm really finicky about sandwiches, you see. You gonna reveal what... Yep, he's gonna reveal what Pokemon he's been hiding this whole time. Calling him out about it. It's... What's that Pokemon? This is my Bustiff, my partner. I guess that's the evolved form of the Mastiff, I guess. Which I guess was introduced in this gen, apparently, so... Looks very ancient. Here you go, buddy. Eat up. This sandwich should help you feel better. Slow down. Take your time. Small bites are fine. Just chew nice and slow. My buddy here was hurt pretty bad a while ago. Real bad, in fact. He never really recovered. Potions and things don't work. Nothing seems to help. Not potions, not Pokemon centers, nothing. The Bustiff here is the only thing in the world I care about. The only thing. Even more important, sandwiches. So I promised that I'd make him better, whatever it takes. I searched online, I read books, I looked all over and tried every cure and remedy I could find. But nothing really worked. I'd almost given up hope. That's when I found out about the herba mystica. You have done your research? Yeah, see, I found this book in my dad's lab. Is your dad the, professor guy by any chance? Herba mystica, Area 0 was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them herba mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldia. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. So what if your whatever, massive boss stiff or whatever the hell, ends up being bigger and becomes a Titan Pokemon? It's this book full of crazy stories and legends, stuff that nobody usually believes. But I believe it. I think what it says is true. And according to this book, eating all 5 herba mystica can cure anything that ails you. Case in point, the Rustive's spores were cold as ice before he ate that last herb. But they've warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have. Oh, you're done eating bugs. Hey, Bostif, can you see? Are your eyes open? Holy crap, I didn't realize you had eyes. Yes, I did it! It's been so long since he was able to open his eyes. So good. Oh man, I'm so glad. You have very sad eyes. Wine. Look at him. Those fiery orange little eyes. Hard to even tell if they're open or not, but I know the difference. The power of these herbs is amazing. I knew the book wasn't lying. Ha ha ha, belly laugh. I'm gonna bring my boss Stiff back to full health, I swear it. Oh, yeah, so that's my story. So why were you keeping that secret? What was the point of that? It's like your Pokemon is suffering from something, and you want to cure it. What's the big deal of keeping that here? 3 herbs to go. Let's find them together. Then Miraidon steals the rest of the sandwiches so his Pokemon can't be healed. Hello, Emily May. This is Tauros. I detected Miraidon has regained more of its original power. While riding upon it, it seems you should now be able to move across water. Miraidon can now move across body's water, opening up new ways to get around. If you press the B button while you're on the water, Miraidon can even jump. So, you know, just like on land, basically, but it's on water. Cause a bit of a wave here and there. I'm relying on you to continue taking good care of the island. There's no talk about how we can battle Pokemon while on water, though. Do they get that weird thing they get in Legends Arceus when you battle Pokemon on the water? I don't know. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we find out that this was all just a Wile E. Coyote-esque wall. It's weird how they don't allow you to go back in afterwards. Feels kind of stupid. I mean, maybe they could have it so like you face the Titan Pokemon again or something. Hello, Flipple. Where to next? I guess we're going back across the map. I guess we could take the scenic route, but why take the scenic route when we can just fly back? Actually, I think maybe we could technically go along the river and see what we can find as well. Should I? Yeah, why not actually? Let's take the scenic route. Yeah! What have we got over here? Looks like some tadpoles and a Magikarp. What's on here? Can we even get up there? Yes, we can. Just about. Air cover. Sure, not a lot of Pokemon around here, is there? That Magikarp's already despawned. Oh wait, no, he's not. What is that? Oh, it's cider. Oh wait, you got those guys as well. What happens if I bump into you? How would the battle work on the water? Yeah, exactly like guns. I don't think the platform was identical, but they put Pokemon on a platform when in battle. I'm just gonna try a ball right off the bat, because my Tauros would one-shot your guys. We have an audience of piranhas. That is why we need the platform, really. It's not because they don't know how to swim. It's because we don't want to be bitten by a bunch of piranhas. But what about Miraidon? They're just like, I ain't gonna bite that. That thing's made out of God knows what. They're like, oh wait! He stole our buddy! Masculine Zeta has been added to the Pokedex. Attack him! Hostile Pokemon, a red striped form. So there's a different striped form, maybe, in this region as well? So Vicious there is called the Fog of the River, yet Masculine is still targeted by predators such as Dondozo and Bombirdier. I think, was this guy also in Legends Arceus? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what gen he's from. He's from a gen prior to Gen 9 at the very least, which is this game's gen. So he's probably either from Gen 5, 6, or 8, because those are the only 3 gens I never actually played. I mean, I guess I technically haven't played Gen 1 either, or Gen 2. I started at Gen 3. It's like I was aware of Pokemon and all that, but I just never got to play the games till Gen 3. Oh, its height is 3.3 and it weighs 39.7 pounds. Now we must get out of this hostile environment before Morgan attacks. We don't know how to climb. Any of the yellow color? Got a red striped form. Yeah, this one's blue. You want to collect salt, don't you, you bastards? You damn hoarder. And we got first try. Level up. Yeah, blue stripe form now. Oh, it gets a new entry for that? Power of its jaws is immense enough to leave teeth mark in iron sheets. Its personality is also extremely vicious. So, along with learning the ability for Miraidon, I guess we also learned the ability to summon a platform for our Pokemon then. That side up, and that side up too also spawned into existence. Into the water we go! I wonder if we ever learn the ability to dive. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would really be necessary in this game. I mean, how would it work? It's like, would we also have to get some kind of outfit for that as well? It's like, sure, if Miraidon could dive, that's cool. That's can't exactly breathe underwater, can we? No, 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 no! I want the Pokemon! We're gonna die right on! Damn waterfall. Anything over here? I thought that was an item, but no, it's just bad boy. Which way are we going? Along this side of the river. Whoop. Oh, I jumped onto something, sorry. But I haven't caught you, so the Pokeball's got your names. Oh, come on, man, I just got this, you know, heat. I'm not gonna heal my Tauros again, because it's got slightly less HP now. Scary face. Nah. Someone skip learning moves or forget all moves, they can learn them again. Have an amazing menu, select Pokemon and select check summary. The status screen, go to the moves and stats tab to check your Pokemon's move and help it remember them. Don't need no move to that anymore. Arcuda's that has been added to the Pokedex. Rush Pokemon. It takes down prey by charging into them with its hard-pointed jaw, but Arcuda's eyesight is poor, so this tactic has a low success rate. Height 1.8, 22 pointed bounce. I would have thought it would be the hard Pokemon, being Barracuda and all. Clearly a Barracuda. But no, it's more into Rush. If you don't know those two bands, you probably that just went way over your heads. Fly away, Tadpole! River's pretty empty, man. It's those damn fishing trainers, man. It's screwed up the population of fishing Pokemon. It's been overfished. Oh. Didn't see you there, you just kind of either spawned right there or just took too long to load you in, and by the time I noticed you, we were already there. Oh, we can charge on the water as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everstone. A lot of stones in this here river. More stones than there are Pokemon. Surskit, we didn't catch you that one time. Because accidentally knocked you out. Got a drink. Surskit syrup? What does that imply? Surskit that has been added to the Pokedex. Bond skater Pokemon. Pond. Did I say bonds? It creates a thick, sweet-scented syrup from the tips of its head. It lives on weed-choked ponds, height 1.8, weighs 3.7 pounds. So we're going down another waterfall here. Leap! Oh, come on! It doesn't give me time to leap because the current takes us. Who did I bump into? It's yet another one of these guys. Ooh, Arracuda! Whoa, easy now, easy now. I've just come for the stone, or the fang, rather. Have we got a marrow? Wrong button. No, wait, easy now, easy now. I'll just check on progress. We'll probably despawn by the time I get out of this menu. No, we don't have a marrow, actually. It's like we're just enjoying our time in the city. It's just a bit shitty that we can't go indoors for most of these places. Level 19. You know what? Let's try out Flip. Give you a try. Get you some combat going. Legendary or whatever it's called. That's right, overkill. Confusion. This is very confusing. I was way too much of that. It's like, what is going on there? That's overkill. Confusion again. Whee! Does this mean I have to wait a turn for you to come back down? Yeah, it does. Quick attack on nothing. Ow. Stun Spore. Well, what is it currently got? Stun Spore has terrible accuracy now. But honestly, yeah, like Poison Powder is good against maybe like an opponent's, you know, Pokemon. But if we're gonna be using it at any point to catch Pokemon, Stun Spore could come in handy there. Well, that has been added to the Pokédex. Aquamouse Pokemon. It has got the dual fairy type since that was introduced, I guess. The all-filled tail functions as a buoyant, so it's fine even in rivers with strong currents. Height 1.4, weighs 18.7 pounds. Where are we going? This way, right? What was that about the Pokédex? So evaluate. Allows its range to encounter most species of Pokemon registered in the Pokédex. But its Pokemon's registered as battle, you can look up its pattern for yourself. You know, in other Pokemon games before this, they would have like a little jingle along with that notification there. But not here. So the Marrow's got a Psyduck and a squirrel friend whose name I forget. God damn it, wrong button. I forget which is X and which is Y. That was the name of one of the Pokemon games, wasn't it? Something like that. And isn't that what the new Legends game is basically based in the same region? I think. Congratulations, your Pokédex now contains 80 boulders. I mean, I've never played that one. It's like I've got a weird thing with Pokemon. The history of me playing the games was Gen 3. It's like I was aware of it from the start, you know. Pokemon was a big deal back in the 90s as well, when it came out. But I never had the games until I got a GameCube. Pokemon Colosseum was technically my first Pokemon game. But then I got a Game Boy Advance, so I started with Gen 3, technically. I mean, Colosseum's Gen 3 as well, but whatever. And, so it's like Gen 3, Gen 4, lost interest, came back for Gen 7, skipped Gen 8, and now we are at Gen 9. So yeah, I missed out on Gen 5, 6, and 8. Celebration of Achievement PlayStation 6 Water Zone. It's because these guys, they swim under the water as well, so I could easily accidentally bump into Pokemon without even noticing. There is something over there, a Tauros Pokemon. Not that it matters, because I can't really get up there, because you can't jump high enough. It's a bug type by the looks of it. That Azurill fell off a cliff. On purpose, of course, because it wanted to swim. Well, what is that? Oh no, it's an Arrokuda! They're going for me, man. Got one of the, what were they called again? Shoople. Good old Pokédex. I love filling in my Pokédex, don't you? I don't know why I've got this accent. Oh, Patricia. Once again with that. Mr. Squirrel, I'm gonna have to kick you in the face. And I didn't have to, but you know, it's no super effective move I had. Well, and that was that. Oh no! Not only did you assume my gender, but you defeated my only Pokemon. I don't love battles quite as much. Your Pokédex will tell you where Pokemon habitats are and where you might find them. Where you might find them. It's the pink variant of that Pokemon, but you know, it's got friends. I don't want to, you know, take one if it's like got a bunch of friends around it. I mean, I guess the exception was that the piranha Pokemon whose name I forget. He was technically amongst friends. But you know, that's because it was on the water and I wasn't really paying attention to it. But when I am paying attention to it, if the Pokemon are gathered in a group, I will not catch them, even if I haven't caught one of them before. Or in this case, you know, that exact variant. Have we got this Pokemon? What the hell is... What the hell are you? Whatever you are, I don't think we've caught this thing before. Toxel. Something's nervous back there, either that or it's doing something inappropriate. Well, that's not great. For that, I will have to headbutt you. I'm sorry. Oh, shouldn't have headbutted you. I knew I was too strong. He's nervous. You're not going to do that to me, are you? Where's that Patsy the Razor or whatever the hell? No. It's disappeared. Meryl. I don't know. I've probably still got somewhere. I'm not sure. I might have left at one of my nephews' house. I can't remember. That's like a Meryl figure that would say its name. That Meryl. Meryl. We got Houndoom. How do we encounter a Houndoom before we encounter a Houndoom? In the wild, anyway. I mean, we technically fought a bunch of Houndoom. Or all at least we encountered a bunch. Actually, I think we did fight some Houndoom. Right on that. Headbutts. Don't incinerate me. This may be a bit much, so let's well, all these moves would be super effective, so I can't really go with that either. But Chinder, your time to shine once more has come. Good thing it failed, because then you would have either escaped or sent out a different Pokemon for me. Without my approval, I might add. He's got a nasty plot. That's surprising. Expecting Houndoom to put up a bit more resistance on the Pokeball. Look at that XP gain now. That's very nice. Houndoom's the blood has been added to Pokedex. Dark Pokemon. Upon hearing its eerie howls, all the Pokemon get the shivers and head straight back to their nests. Except when it was used on my Pokemon, because my Pokemon is a little bitch. Height 4.7, weighs 77.2 pounds. Kind of weird to get the evolved form before the pre-evolved form.